Yo, what's up, chatling? Today I'm back with another video. It's Monday. I got a good story time for y'all. I thought it was pretty funny, but I'm not the best at fucking telling funny stories, you know? So I'm gonna try to make this as enjoyable as possible, you feel me? I'm still getting used to this whole talking to a camera thing, a microphone, so it's still kinda weird to me. But it's all about that growth and progression. So we're gonna keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? But before I hop into the story, I think it's best I give a little backstory. So prior to the day of this event, me and my homies would be chilling at the park. And one day, we saw this dude at the park who had called the police on my other homies a few times, before that. We're gonna name this dude Blueberry Bottoms. Now, he's a big part in this story. But I wanted to let y'all know what he had done due to the tension in the air and what ends up happening during the story. So anyways, he called the cops on my homies and we saw him at the park and we started beefing. Me and my homie who's got a twin, so we're gonna name this dude Twin 1 and Twin 2. So me and Twin 1, the younger twin, walk up to Blueberry Bottoms and we're pressing at him like, yo, what the fuck is up? Like, what's your problem? What's your deal? What's up, man? What you trying to do? Now, mind you, that day we was at the park, we was also with our other homie Winston, who was in our last video. Twin 1 and 2 was, but they weren't really, important to that story. Everybody was just kind of there, so I didn't really, create a name for them. They was just in the background. But we was at the park playing football with Winston, Twin 1 and 2, and I think another homie. But we saw him walking down the street, and we roll up on him, and we pressed him like I was saying. Asking him what was up and what he been trying to do. And, just basic, I'm pressing this dude type of shit, So this dude was with two other people and two little dogs. The two other people had left and disappeared when we started walking up to press him. But he was standing there, he was just looking straight at us. He was, red as a tomato, but we still calling him Blueberry Bottoms. So eventually we get done pressing him and dude goes on with his day. We go on with our day. So we're just chilling, we're chatting it up. I think we go back to my crib, get some munchies, and then the homies all dip out. I think a few days later, but we finally get to the story. This story takes place July 15th. A lot of the reason why I'm able to remember the days of these stories is due to Snapchat memories, because, I'm like the type of friend that likes to have memories and pictures of, what's going on. So I like to flick up with my homies. Oh yeah, and it was 2023 when this story happened. So it really wasn't too long ago. But essentially, let's get into the story. So I'm chilling at night, right? It's late as fuck. I'd say 9, 10 at night. I randomly get added to this group chat with a good 20, 30, 40 people in it, you feel me? Now, to me that's weird, because what am I doing in a group chat full of people I don't know? So I'm looking through the chat, and I'm looking who's been typing. And then there's Blueberry Bottoms in the chat. So I messaged the group chat and I said, fuck you, bitch, talking to Blueberry Bottoms. And we start arguing back and forth. He's saying bro, I ain't even done nothing to you. And I was like, bitch, you know what the fuck you did? I should come beat your ass right now. Because I know where this kid lives, you feel me? I could really get down with a smoke on him, So it's a verbal argument. There's bunch of people instigating, but eventually somebody calls the group chat and they're like, yo Timmy, you really gonna beat his ass? You really gonna pull up on him? Blah blah, you know what I'm saying? And it was in this moment I decided, you know what, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I'm walking to this dude's house right now. I'm gonna put on a show for the people. So I type in chat, you know what, I'm coming for your ass, and I send a snap of me walking. Now, at the same time, I'm on the phone with these other dudes who are trying to get him to join the call. And they're just, trying to instigate. They're enjoying the show. So I'm beefing with this dude, but he disappears after I start walking to his crib. And I'm like, that's kind of funny. When I'm really about to do something to you, you get all quiet. You want to take it back. You want to go high. So I'm walking down the street. It's a good 10, 15 minute walk to his house. But you know what? I'm ready for him. So I'm walking down the street. I'm on my way there. I'm still chatting it up with the peoples. when I tell you I was on some like crazy shit, bro. Like I walked past his house, screamed his name a couple times, went up to the church, stayed there for a few minutes, turned around, circled back, and did that like 2 or 3 times, bro. Like I was ready for this dude. But I end up messaging my friend, thing one and thing two, letting him know like, yo, I'm about to beat this nigga's ass. I'm just letting y'all know I'm gonna do it for you. Cause he was mad disrespecting me in this group chat, bro. Like he was acting like he was some tough shit. And I wasn't gonna let the disrespect slide. Like if you disrespect me, we got problems. Same with if you talk about my mom or some shit like that. Like we gonna have problems if you do some shit. Now, I messaged him and they're like, yo, what are you doing? We're at Winston's house right now. Now, mind you, Winston's house isn't even like a 5 minute walk away from this dude's house. So thing one and thing two were saying like, yo, we're about to pull up. We're gonna slide, we're gonna come get you. Don't worry about the beef. We're gonna get stoned. So they tell me like, yo, we're with, let me think of a name real quick. Bucket. I'm gonna call him Blaziken like the Pokemon. But they're like, yo, we're with we're with Blaziken. We're finna come scoop you up and we're gonna sesh out. So they end up pulling up the street and I see them and I hop in the car. They're like, come on, Timmy, come on. Let's go, let's go. So I never really got to fight this dude. And that was kind of sad. Like I was really wanting to do something to him because he'd be pissing me off since like middle school. Like we had beef for a long time. I don't really care no more, but I still, I still like bully him if I see him around. YouTube, I do not condone bullying. But yeah, it was kind of like, it is what it is type thing. But we ended up going to this school and we climbed like on top of this school, on top of the football announcer area, like just doing crazy shit. We walked a trail, we was chilling, we was just having fun. Smacking cards, getting faded, just fucking around doing teenager shit. So we ended up picking up our friend Daniel. Now, our friend Daniel snuck out of his house to get in the Jeep with us, or whatever kind of car this was. But everybody ends up, getting in the car. We're all chilling, just fucking seshing it out. And everybody was like, Timmy, was you really gonna beat his ass? And I was like, yeah, I was dead set on that shit. And everybody was like, damn, bruh, damn. So we get back to the crib eventually, Winston's crib. And we're all chilling, session. And me, I'm just, chilling. But my friend Daniel ends up asking Blaziken if he wants to slap box. Now, they slap boxed. Duh. It wasn't a very fair fight because Blaziken is like double Daniel's height. But, it's alright. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, man. It was a good night. We got stoned. We tried to catch the Opps lacking. Well, we pulled up to the Opps crib, like the title says. But, that's about it for this video. God bless y'all. Stay safe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.